Hey guys, what's going on in the hood? Happy Monday. Hope everybody's having a great day. I want to talk to you a little bit about something I think is really important in trading, which is the ability to really ride out your gains. And, I made a couple mishaps in my trades today that would have taken, essentially what would have been, I didn't barely make anything, 400 bucks at the open. It's 11:56, but I've been done trading for the last hour. I would have had 1,000, maybe even more, if I had just kind of followed my rules and was able to ride out my gains better. Meaning that, look, in trading, everybody can draw a damn horizontal line across a stock, and then boom, right, you're in a breakout. We're all looking at the same stuff. But what makes a trader and really helps determine their profitability is that ability to not just take 10 cents when you see it or 20 cents. What happens with a lot of people, I've seen this with my students, is, you're so used to like taking losses when you're new that anytime you see green, right, and you just see some profit, you just want to take it. And you're like, oh my God, I got to take it. I'm green, right? I made $1 or $10 or $30. And you equate that, hey, profit's a profit, or they have these terms like can't go broke taking profits. Well, you can, because if you take a $100 profit, but you left $1,000 on the table, right, then that's not necessarily a good trade, especially if you didn't follow your plan. And that's kind of what happened to me today on this U.S. Steel and on Tesla, where, I had this U.S. Steel. If you look here, I had U.S. Steel like right at this flag here. And so, I ended up like getting this thing right on this flag break, so like, a little bit under this 39.60, right? And so, it trended up to about 40.40 and really didn't even give a sell signal till about 40.20 when it broke under the 9 EMA. So at 400 shares, that should be like a $300 trade, give or take, especially because I made 100 bucks off of it at the open too. And so what I did was I had this thing long 39.68. At the first pop at like 39.80s, I just magically sold a 200 of them. I mean, that was like 20 cents, right? I mean, it's just too early to book profits there, especially as this thing is just trending. See, in trading, one of the things to remember is that you have to have a reason to sell, right? And one of the things is if a stock is trending, let that stock ride up. Like I like to use 9 EMA. Some people use different stuff, but as it's riding up, let it actually do that, because, hold on, you got to let it actually do that for the simple reason that we're in the business of taking max gains when we have it. Selling something for 20 cents here or there, that's not going to really get us to where we're going to need, especially if we leave more money on the table. And so, what should have been a few $100 trade, I ended up making like 80 bucks maybe on the last 80 bucks on it. I made 100 off at the open. And so that's kind of the nature of the game, right? Is like, don't let your wins turn into small gains, because in trading you're only going to bat 50% or 60%, or if you're hot maybe 65%. The way you actually make the money is, right, to actually have your wins start to really get elongated, to really have them turn into something significant, and that's how you build your account. You can't really build your account taking 10, 20 cents like here or there. There's just no edge in that. Once you count commissions and fees and all of that stuff, really, what do you end up? And for me, we trade per share, so I pay like 27 cents for 100 shares, so I'm on per share, so I can go in and out as many times as I want. I'm only paying for the shares I trade, so I don't have necessarily any commission problems. All these trades today probably cost me $5 to $6, total in commissions going back and forth, because I'm just paying for the shares I trade. So just something to keep in mind. I did the same thing with Tesla, right? I had this stock for like a nice breakout, small amount of shares, but I sold this thing just way too early, like at $2.79, and then it ran up another $2, right? All of a sudden, like your kind of $150 trade would be $400, right? If you just do what you're supposed to do and follow your rules. And so always remember that, it's not that you make money, it's that you trade your plan and you stick to your plan, and that's what will end up with long-term results, and you'll be starting to hit your goals. So hopefully that helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and you can see, right, both of these are 9 EMA trenders at the moment. Like this Tesla, if it ends up going to 285 or something today, then obviously I've just made this a heinous trade, right? Even though I made a couple dollars, it doesn't really matter. So let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to hearing your comments. Take care.
Thanks for watching. If you like that video, subscribe right here. If you want to watch more videos, click right there.